Good morning, Grandmama.
Good morning, everybody. How are y'all this morning? It's a good Friday morning. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and Tuesday was Kale, one of my great grandson's birthday, and so we're having him a little supper tonight. And so I'm one of his favorite things is pasta. So I am making spaghetti, and y'all know I make my own homemade marinara sauce. So I started to just use that, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show them how I make my marinara sauce, which I use for spaghetti. I use it for several different things. Now, when I make my homemade, I always make it out of fresh tomatoes. I buy big 20-pound boxes of tomatoes from farmers market, or we have a friend that sells produce in the summertime, and I get him to get them for me. But since I
Or
don't,
we get them out of the garden if we
or
have
we get
plenty
them,
of it.
if we have plenty, yes. The garden is my number one place because they're free. So, but since I don't have that, then today I'm going to show you how I make it when I don't have fresh tomatoes. And I'm using crushed tomatoes today. And this is a 28-ounce can. We like ours a little just a little chunky with the little chunks in it. You know, when you buy pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, different things in the grocery store, you can get it chunky, you can get it uh, with smooth, you can get it either way. But we like ours with a little bit of chunks in it. So this, I'm adding one 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano. I always keep these so when I do have to make something like this, I will have it. You see
Happy
it, baby?
Forest, okay.
Yeah, this came from Aldi's. Now to this, I'm going to add, I don't have any fresh, any garlic cloves. So we like a lot of garlic. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of the minced garlic. Oh, it smells so good. All right, I'm going to add one. Now, this is pink Himalayan salt. Somebody told me the other day that pink Himalayan salt was really better for you than your just regular granulated salt. And I had some in the pantry that somebody gave me probably a year ago. And so that was 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Now to this is Italian seasoning. And I looked up Italian seasoning and what was in it because I love using it, but I also wanted to know all the spices. And it's oregano, basil, excuse me, thyme, marjoram, rosemary, sometimes black pepper and garlic. So it's according to the name brand that you get as to what's in it. But if you will notice, they always put in the ingredients. They will say oregano, basil, rosemary, and other spices or in other herbs. So they don't usually really tell you what all goes in it. So I'm going to put, this is Italian seasoning. I'm putting 2 teaspoons of that. Plus, I'm putting a little extra, a teaspoon of oregano. Now, if I had basil, I'm out of my basil. But if I had basil, that's what I would be putting in instead of the extra oregano because we love basil. So I'm just going to put this over here. And also, we like ours, like I say, chunky. So I'm going to put a few peppers. Probably this is about 1/4 of a cup of peppers, and I'm going to put some onions. I'm going to put all these onions because Kale and Elena love onions. That was a cup of onions and about a 1/4 cup of pepper. And now I'm going to cook this for a while, maybe probably 45 minutes. So all these veggies will get done. And I may have to add a little water to it. We like it thick, but as you can see, those crushed tomatoes make it really thick. And
That's a little extra thick.
it is thick. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to add a little water to it because I don't want to add any more tomato, like tomato sauce. And so I'm going to bring it on the eye on my burner right back here. And I'm going to turn it on medium high. You can come right here, baby. Get me a real spoon so I can stir it. After it cooks, because it's going to cook down a little bit. And we like ours thick, but not quite this thick. So it's going to cook down. So I know I'm going to have to add water. So I'm going to go ahead and add probably a half a cup of water. And then if I need to add more than that, then I will. Because I'll keep it stirred. And I know. So I'll add another half cup of water. So that was a cup of water that I added. And that's probably going to be just about right. Now
I've ordered you a new switch for that eye. You're going to use that front eye?
I am. Okay. I'm going to use it,
Little problem with the front eye. It doesn't always like to switch off the first time you flip it off.
Oh, it'll come on.
But switching it off is the problem.
Switching it off is the problem. And I was thinking it was in the burner, but it's not. It's in the switch itself.
Yeah. It's supposed to be here today.
Yeah, so Roy's going to put me a new switch in. It doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while, it gets on high and will not cut off, and you can't cut it down. So I'm hoping today it's going to work good for me. So in here, I've got probably 2 pounds of ground beef. And to this ground beef, I'm going to add salt. Because I like to have and that's a teaspoon of salt. I like to season my ground beef. Whoop! I didn't want to that's a half a teaspoon of pepper. And I've got about, let's see, probably another teaspoon of minced garlic. That's all that's in this container. So I'll just add that. And so all I'm going to do is just let this brown. Stir these seasonings around in and just let it brown. And when it gets brown, I'm going to take all the grease off of it. Because this is not 80-20. I think this is 73. What is it? 73. 18 or ever what it takes to make 100 anyway. So, but it's not 80-20 ground beef. It's just regular what we call hamburger meat. So, there's going to be some grease cook out. So I'll take it out when it gets done. And then I'll bring you back periodically and show you what my spaghetti sauce is going to look like. What my pasta sauce, marinara sauce, whatever you want to call it. So we'll be back in just a little bit. This is the birthday cake I made for Kale. He wanted a strawberry cake with blue on it. So it is like a strawberry shortcake. I made just a strawberry supreme cake with fresh strawberries in it. And that is whipped cream icing with fresh strawberries all around it. And he loves sprinkles. So I put a few sprinkles on it. And I can do a lot of things, but I am not a cake decorator. But this is what he's getting today for his birthday. And I got a candle with number 9 on it. But I'm going to let him place it on the cake wherever he wants it. So that's the reason I haven't got his candle on it. He's 9 years old today. So this is his birthday cake that his great-grandma made him this morning. Okay, this is Kale's birthday supper. And this is our birthday boy right here. How old are you, Kale?
9.
9. And this is Elena, his mom. And y'all know Promise and Chandler. And this is Granddaddy. And for supper, we are having spaghetti sauce. Y'all saw me make, well, it's on the video, but you'll see it when it comes on. We have salad, and we have 2 kinds of pasta. We have soybean pasta, and we have regular pasta for the kids, and we have garlic bread. So,
And how about a birthday cake? You already got it?
I've got, yeah, I got the picture of that.
All
So
right.
we're fixing to eat, and after this, I'm gonna show y'all how Kale, we're gonna cut his birthday cake. We're gonna sing happy birthday. Turn around and smile, Kale. See y'all in a minute.
Happy
a
birthday.
little bit to the left.
All right, I got it on, y'all.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kale. Happy birthday to you.
All right, Kale, blow out your candle.
Blow out the candle.
He's 9 years old.
9 years old.
And y'all, I didn't have any birthday wrapping, so this is Christmas wrapping. But you know what I told the kids? I said, well, it's snowman. It's just winter wrapping.
Winter
Yeah.
wrapping.
So,
Kale.
all right.
We call them multi-purpose wrapping.
That's right. We're about to cut Kale's cake, and thank y'all for joining us for Kale's birthday. Tell him bye, Kale.
Bye.
Tell him bye, Promise.
Bye.
Tell him bye, Chandler.
Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Chandler was the only one that said that normal.
He is. See y'all next time.